Now, I do want to steer a tiny little bit away from the FTI community and more onto you specifically.
Oh, okay, all right. Uh-oh.
Now, I joined in. Well, I hopped into your stream a while ago when you were playing Fall Guys. When I was just chatting, and I know. So, how often do you live stream?
So Twitch streaming for me is very spontaneous. I would say a Twitch stream really happens when like Azar, Alex, Entity, Dylan, or whoever I'm talking with at the time, or like even LD, like we'll just like be chilling. And I was like, "Yo, guys, like, do you mind if I go live?" And they're like, "No, man, go for it." And like, dude, when I hit the live button, dude, it's literally just to say like, I know I can do this. But then I see like you come into the chat, I see Nahome come into the chat, I see my buddy Stefano come into the chat, and it's just like, yo, this is so fucking cool because I hit live just to go live, but like
Yeah.
I have my friends and community coming out just to go like, hey, how you doing today, man? And like I wouldn't say Twitch streaming is something I necessarily focus on or want to do. It's more of that I'm playing OBS is one click away. So the answer is I don't know because it's so spontaneous.
No, that's exactly how. Because I know last year, that's exactly how it was for me. Because last year, around September, I started live streaming every single day because I was never a gamer growing up, and I kind of wanted to play games. I thought they are fun. I just never had time. So I figured, oh, I mean, if I live stream and if I record it, maybe I'll do it a lot more. And so I started live streaming. I was playing some games. I ended up playing Fallout 3. I had a couple of different big, not bigger creators, but bigger than me at the time, creators join in. Hey, say, hey, yo, come check out, our Discord, our server and stuff like that. And it was called I forget what it was even called, like the Fallout community or something like that. And it was literally just a bunch of smaller streamers just kind of hanging out, having a great time. And I was streaming every single day up until January of this year, when then I kind of got a little sick, so I stopped live streaming, and even right now it's more spontaneous for me. But I really wanted to ask, do you have? Because I know you're big on pushing everyone else's content. Do you have any plans to maybe do personal content for you, like a Matthias brand channel?
So at the moment, I would say no, like specifically on me. Just because like I find that like what I create for people, whether it's like cover for like Shoop, whether it's a cover for Wednesday. I recently just did a store logo in my city for a furniture company. Like I find that like personal quick projects instead of like I want to push this at the same time I'm pushing FTI. I do enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy helping others. Um, how would I say it? Like in the near future, my buddy Dalton and I are actually co-hosting an FTI series, and I think that's as far as I'll go with including myself in something FTI. For the longest time, when I used to make like story templates for people, or I used to make things for people that like took me 10 seconds, I always specifically said, hey, if you use this, please don't credit me because it will look awkward on the promotion. So, an example, Wednesday and Flixo released 10 songs in a row from, I believe it was, I could be wrong, April 2020 to June 2020, or it was May 2020 to July 2020. No, 2021, sorry. Wow. So, yeah, it was May 2021 to July 2021. They released 10 songs every single Friday. And I told Wednesday, I was like, hey, send me a 30-second snippet, give me the cover art, just like leave me in charge with it. And every time Wednesday went to post, he's like, yo, I'm crediting you. I'm like, then you're not using it. Because to me, man, it looks so weird when it's just like Talk Walk by Wednesday and Flixo, now stream on all platforms, designed by Matt Ryder. Just because like I want the people to focus on the song that's coming out. I know that we have that mutual respect, and I know I made it at the end of the day. That like me and Wednesday and me and Flixo have such great relationships. And so like I don't need to worry about them saying they made it themselves. Mind you, there has been situations where I make something, I'll ask for the credit, and then like they're kind of like passive about it, like, oh, by the way, this was made by Matt. But like I don't hold that to my chest. Um, but yeah, like Matthias branded content, I would definitely say not in the foreseeable future, except for the thing Dalton and I have in the works.
Okay. Well, I mean, so if you had more people to live stream with, would you live stream more then?
So if that was a good question, because like for example, Papa Frank Pitaro, fuck, I don't know what I would do without Frank, to be honest with you. Frank's always like, hey, you could live stream. I bet that's Frank right there. No, it's not. Frank's like, hey, you can live stream, and I'm just like, I could. I'm not going to. And like, I don't know. We had this idea of getting like a similar Persona Rumble where we get like 30 creators in on like a Fall Guys tournament because you can have lobbies
That'd
up to
be
60.
cool.
But I would definitely market that, and I would definitely present that as like FTI hosting.
Yeah.
You could do that like an FTI like Fall Guys Friday
Something like that.
maybe on the off season of the Sizzle and Summer series, maybe when that's done, so that Fridays that's that, or and then after that it'd be a Fall Guys Friday.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You could do, because I think Keemstar did this before, like the Minecraft Mondays. He did Fortnite Fridays, but yeah, like Fortnite Fall Guy Fridays, stuff like that. That would be really cool.
I had this conversation with Shoop early in July, and he said what he really liked about FTI, because I was like in my head about it. He was like, I really like when you brought the community together in like big events. Like I liked when you had like people, like when you showed the word community to a group. Like people know what FTI is, but when you like have series like the Sizzling Summer series, like the Celebration album, like the Persona Rumble, like that really shows people community. So right now we're kind of like spitballing a bunch of ideas, seeing what sticks to the wall. But I really think we do need to touch on that, because like having like a quick like Fall Guys tournament for 3 Fridays in a row until we're ready for what we're gonna announce, that's definitely a good idea. I agree with that.
That would be really cool. I mean, like even doing like a lot of like the big tournaments, but having teams in it, and even if it's like randomly generated teams, or like people can create their own teams, get in a call, they each live stream their own on top of a big FTI live stream, which I think that would be amazing, because then that gives creators even more of an opportunity to collab with other creators.
And
I
that
think
would
that
be
would
like
be sick.
it would be, that would actually be so much fun, because like you have all these creators from different mediums coming in, and they're just like, yo, we're doing this all together. Once the tournament's over, you just met 29 new people you didn't really either know of or you didn't know that much about.
Yeah, we should work on that. You got to work on that.
We should work on that. Yo,
Yeah.
so we'll look back on this in the future, going like, that's where the
That's where the idea came from. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That would be amazing. We got to get something done. We got to get something done.
100%, man. Yo, 100%.